What's up, guys? Welcome to the Wrestling Key. Today we are looking at the top 10 longest reigning WWE Champions of the modern era between 2002 and 2020. Times have changed and current title reigns don't come even close to the first reigns that we had in the wrestling history, like Bruno Sammartino and Bob Backlund. So, to give current wrestlers a chance to make it to the top 10, I will only present longest reigning WWE Champions from Ruthless Aggression and PG era. One last thing before we begin. For this list, each wrestler can only enter one time, and what counts, it's the longest reign he had with a title. So we can't have one wrestler appear more than once in this list. Number 10, Jinder Mahal, 169 days. Yeah, we all know that Jinder Mahal doesn't belong in this top 10, but like it or not, in 2017, Jinder Mahal beat Randy Orton for the WWE title. During his reign, Mahal beat not only Randy Orton, but AJ Styles and Nakamura. How Jinder Mahal can call himself a former WWE champion and Nakamura can't just blows my mind. As expected, his reign was not memorable. Mahal was just not prepared to be WWE champion and represent WWE. The only reason Mahal was WWE champion was because WWE was trying to reach more people in India, more fans. But let's not talk too much about it, I don't want to lose you right in the beginning of the video. Number 9, Kofi Kingston, 180 days. Talk about somebody that couldn't deserve more. Kofi had to wait 10 years in WWE to get a break, and last year he finally got it. Kofi defeated Daniel Bryan in WrestleMania 35 to become WWE Champion for the first time. Kofi was a solid WWE Champion, inspiring millions of people. Sadly, the end was not as great as the beginning. Brock Lesnar beat Kofi in only 10 seconds in the first SmackDown on Fox for the WWE title. It was a shame, but at least Kofi can call himself former WWE champion and got a great WrestleMania moment, and nobody can take that away from him. Moving on to the number 8 of this list, Randy Orton, 202 days. The age of Orton. In my opinion, this reign was what made Randy Orton a main eventer. This was great for Orton. Orton did amazing character work from promos to in-ring performance. Sure, this title reign had a lot of DQs and screwy finishes, but that's what a good heel champion is supposed to do. Orton was capable of everything to keep his WWE title, and that's exactly what he did. This reign also included Orton beating John Cena and Triple H in WrestleMania in a triple threat match by stealing Triple H victory. What a heel. Number 7, Triple H, 209 days. Speaking of the devil, Triple H sure got his revenge on Orton. After beating him for the WWE title, Triple H held the title for 7 days longer than Orton. This was a standard WWE title reign in which nothing significant happened. Triple H feuded with Edge and Jeff Hardy in the end, but WWE didn't pull the trigger on Hardy. And that, in my opinion, would be a much better end for the 209 days reign of Triple H. Number 6, Seth Rollins, 219 days. The beginning of Rollins' first WWE title run, in my opinion, was the best Money in the Bank cash-in in history. During a period where everybody hated Roman Reigns, WWE still made the main event of WrestleMania 31 Brock Lesnar against Roman Reigns, forcing everybody to boo Reigns when he was supposed to be the face in this match. But Seth Rollins seized the opportunity and cashed in his Money in the Bank contract at the main event of WrestleMania, becoming WWE Champion for the first time in his career. This was a great first title run for Rollins, elevating him to a main eventer star. During his reign, he faced Orton, Sting, Reigns, Ambrose, and even defeated John Cena to become the first and only wrestler to hold the WWE title and United States title at the same time. Sadly, the end of his reign was due to a knee injury in which he had to vacate the title. Number 5. Brock Lesnar, 223 days. I know what you guys are gonna say. Brock Lesnar should not be in this list because he was not a defending WWE Champion. Brock Lesnar only defended his title 3 times in 223 days, which is shocking but the sad truth. This reign began great with Lesnar absolutely dominating John Cena in a surprise easy win, and his match against Cena and Rollins at the Royal Rumble was great, but this reign will always be remembered by Lesnar not being present. Number 4. JBL, 279 days. It might be because Triple H didn't want to work Tuesdays, but the fact is that JBL is the 4th longest WWE champion in the modern era. JBL was the top heel in SmackDown between 2004 and 2005, and he sure did know how to make you hate him. From the cheap wins to the cocky rich persona, JBL changed his character from being in the badass security agency to a coward rich cowboy, and was this transformation that made him WWE Champion. Number 3. AJ Styles, 371 days. The phenomenal one, AJ Styles was a world champion in every major company he stood his feet in, and that says a lot. He was TNA World Champion, IWGP Champion, and to prove that he really is one of the greatest of all time, AJ Styles became WWE Champion. But it was his second WWE title reign that was most impressive. It began with him beating Jinder Mahal for the title, and AJ Styles had awesome feuds with Nakamura, Samoa Joe, and Daniel Bryan. SmackDown Live between 2017 and 2018 really was the house that AJ Styles built. Number 2. John Cena, 380 days. The champ is here. Of course, John Cena is in this list. The 16-time world champion had a lot of WWE title reigns. The longest lasted 380 days, between 2006 and 2007. The WWE fans wanted a change, and of course WWE didn't hear. WWE stick with Cena as a champion, and the only thing that made this reign end was an injury that forced Mr. McMahon to strip Cena of his title. During this title reign, Cena had some worthy opponents like Triple H, Shawn Michaels, Edge, and Randy Orton. But this title reign will always be remembered by WWE trying to stick John Cena as the face of the company when the fans didn't care about it. The fans wanted a new guy as the champion or Cena to become a heel. Number 1. CM Punk, 434 days. The best in the world. It's crazy that John Cena is not the number 1 in this list. After CM Punk pipe bomb promo, WWE started recognize CM Punk as a main eventer. This title reign lasted so long and was so good that he had a face and a heel run. It all began with CM Punk trying to prove that he was the new face of the company and that he could change WWE to start hearing the fans and what they want. And then, when he saw that the people like Cena and Rock and even the fans didn't give him the respect that he has earned by holding the WWE title for so long, he attacked The Rock, turning heel. They say that the best villains are the ones you can relate, and you sure could relate with CM Punk. WWE disrespected CM Punk a lot of times in this title reign. CM Punk did not main event a lot of pay-per-view, including WrestleMania. Like him or hate him, CM Punk truly did a great job as WWE Champion. Being a face or a heel, he always felt real. And that's all for today. Did you enjoy the video? Let me know in the comment section so we can improve and grow this channel together. As always, leave a like and subscribe to help support Wrestling Key. Thank you for watching.